Hey guys, today I'm going to build a complete business from absolutely nothing using only Claude AI, and I mean everything: the idea, the market research, the brand, the actual product, the online store, the marketing, all of it live in front of you in one sitting. And by the end of this video, this business will be launched on the internet with a real link that you can actually visit. No coding, no design skills, no budget, just Claude and a method you can copy for almost any business idea you have. So stick around, let's get into it. Okay, so before I touch the keyboard, here's the game plan. Every real business, big or small, comes down to the same 6 steps. You find an idea people actually want, you validate it with research, you create a brand, you build the product, you set up a place to sell it, and you market it. That's it. That's the whole game. The problem is, each of those steps used to need a different skill or a different freelancer. Research, design, writing, web building. Today, Claude does all 6. And here's the thing, this method works for almost any digital business. You could use it to sell planners, digital art, ebooks, services, whatever. So don't think of this as one business idea. Think of it as a machine. And today we are just running one example through it, start to finish. And which business are we building? Honestly, I don't know yet. And that's on purpose, because step 1 isn't picking an idea you like, it's letting the data pick an idea that sells. So let's make Claude do exactly that. Alright, I'm in a brand new Claude chat and I'm going to type this. I want to start a small online business selling digital products, starting with zero budget. Search the web and give me 5 digital product ideas with proven demand right now. For each one, tell me who buys it, what it typically sells for, and how competitive the market is. Then recommend the single best option for a complete beginner and explain why. Now watch what's happening. Claude isn't just answering from memory, you can see it right there. It's actually searching the web live, pulling in current market data. This takes a few seconds and there we go. So Claude's come back with 5 real options with actual price ranges and who is buying them. And look at its recommendations at the bottom. Now one idea on this list jumps out at me, the CV or the resume templates. And here's why it's interesting. Everybody on earth needs a resume at some point. It's a product people buy when they need it, not when they feel like it. And that's the best kind of customer, so let's validate it properly. I will type, let's go deeper on resume templates, search the web for what's currently selling in this category on Etsy and Gumroad, typically price ranges, what buyers praise or complain about in reviews, and what gap exists in the market that a new seller could fill, and enter. Claude searching again, and this is gold. Look at this, real price ranges. These packs are selling for around $10 to $20. Real buyers' complaints from actual reviews. And down here, the gap in the market we can build around. There's one phrase that keeps showing up in this research: ATS friendly. Let me explain, because this is the secret of this whole niche. In the US and most big job markets, when you apply for a job online, a human doesn't read your resume first, software does. It's called an applicant tracking system, and if your resume has a fancy layout, the software can't read. You get rejected before any human ever sees your name. So job seekers are actively hunting for templates that are designed to pass that software. And that's not a nice to have, that's the exact thing people type into the search bar. And that's what we are going to build. Quick note, we are targeting US market here because that's where digital templates buyers spend the most. But the beautiful part of this business, you can run it from literally anywhere in the world. Your store is online, your product is a file, and you get paid in dollars. So that's step 1 done. Idea found, validated with live data, gap identified, total time about 5 minutes. Now let's make it a brand. Okay, step 2, branding. Every business needs a name, and this is where people usually waste 3 days. We are doing it in 3 minutes. I will type, give me 10 brand name ideas for an online store selling modern, ATS friendly, resume templates to job seekers. The names should be short, memorable, professional, and easy to spell. Avoid anything generic like resume store, and enter. And boom, 10 options instantly. Now picking a name is the one step where you still matter. Claude gives options, you make the call. I'm reading through these and I like this one. It's short, it sounds professional, and I can already picture it as a logo. Now let's turn a name into brand. I will type, I'm going with this brand. Create a simple brand kit for it, a 1-line tagline, a 2-sentence brand positioning statement, a color palette with 6 hex codes, professional but modern, and a simple text-based logo concept I can use on a website header, and enter. And look at this, a full mini brand kit, tagline, positioning, actual color codes we will reuse on our store page so everything matches. This is the stuff businesses pay agencies real money for, and we just got a perfectly solid version in one prompt. Step 2 done. We have a business with a name, a look, and a message. Now for the big one, let's build the actual product. Okay, step 3, the product itself. And this is where Claude genuinely blows people's minds, because Claude doesn't just describe a resume template, it creates the actual file, a real Word document you can download, open, and sell. Watch. I will type create a professional ATS-friendly resume template as a Word document. Requirements: 1 page, US format, no photo, clean single column layouts, standard fonts, clear section headings for summary, experience, education, and skills. With the realistic placeholder text, a buyer can simply overwrite. Make it minimalist, black and white, and enter. Now Claude gets to work, and you can see it actually building the document. This takes a little longer than a normal reply, maybe a minute or so, because it's genuinely constructing a file. And there it is, a download link right in the chat. Let me click it, open the file, and look at that. That is a clean, professional one-page resume, real sections, realistic placeholder text, and a layout that ATS software can read without choking. If I saw this on Etsy for $12, I would not blink. But here's the thing, nobody sells one template, buyers want choice. Packs sell for more than singles. So let's turn this into a real product line. I will type, perfect. Now create 4 more resume templates as separate Word documents, same ATS-friendly rules, but each visually distinct. One modern with a navy accent color, second elegant with a subtle serif font, third 2-column version for experienced professionals, keeping the main content column ATS safe, fourth entry-level version with an expanded skills and education section for fresh graduates, and enter. This is the longest wait in the whole build. Claude is creating 4 real documents, so let it cook for a couple of minutes, and there we go. 4 more download links. Let me open each one quickly. Look at this, 5 templates, 5 genuinely different styles, all clean, all professional, all ATS safe. 10 minutes ago, this product didn't exist, right? Now one more trick before we price this, and this is straight from how the top sellers do it. You don't just sell templates, you stack value. I will ask Claude for 2 bonuses, a matching cover letter template, and a 1-page quick start guide as a PDF. 10 practical tips for customizing the templates and passing ATS scans. Let it build, and there they are. So look at our product now, 5 resume templates, a cover letter template, a quick start guide. That's not a file anymore, that's a pack. And packs are what let you charge real money. Okay, step 3 done. We have an actual product. Now it needs a home on the internet. Step 4, the store. We are using Gumroad, and I picked it for 3 reasons. It's free to start, it takes minutes to set up, and it handles payments and file delivery for you. You literally just upload the files, they take a small cut of each scale, and that's it. Nothing upfront. But before I touch Gumroad, let's have Claude write everything the listing needs. I will type, I'm listing this pack on Gumroad, write my complete product listing, an attention-grabbing product title under 60 characters, a persuasive product description with short paragraphs, and a bullet points covering what's included and who it's for, and 3 pricing suggestions with reasoning, a launch price and a regular price, and enter. And look at this, a title that leads with the ATS hook, a description that sells the outcome, getting interviews, not just the files, and pricing logic, a launch price to get the first sales and reviews, and then a regular price once it has traction. I'm going with the launch price, it suggests here. For a new store with 0 reviews, low friction beats high margin. Now let's put it live, log into Gumroad, click new product, name it, and I'm just pasting the exact title Claude wrote. Selecting digital product, setting the launch price, and create. Now the product page description paste straight from the Claude. Then the important part, the files. I'm uploading all 5 templates, the cover letter, the guide. Done. One last thing, the image, quick and free. I will take a clean screenshot of the best looking template, and that's our product image. You can make a fancier one later, but done beats perfect today. Now technically we could stop here. The Gumroad page alone is a working store, but I want this business to have a real front door, its own page. And this is my favorite part because Claude builds websites too, right inside the chat. I will type, build me a clean professional one-page landing page for my brand, my resume template store. Using the brand colors from our brand kit, include a headline about passing ATS scans and landing interviews, a section on what's included, a preview of the 5 template styles, and a big get the pack button linking to my Gumroad page. Make it modern and trustworthy and enter. And watch the right side of the screen. Claude is building the page live right in front of us. There's the headline, the section, our brand colors, and the button. The whole funnel works. Want to change anything? Just say it. I will tell it. Make the headline bigger and a small FAQ section at the bottom. And it updates the same page, no starting over. And now the moment this all becomes real, top corner, publish. Claude gives me a publish link and this page is now live on the internet. Anyone, anywhere can open this link, see our store, click through and buy. Our business exists. Step 5. Marketing. Because a store nobody visits is just a very quiet web page. Here's the zero budget playbook and Claude writes all of it. Create a 7-day launch marketing plan for our brand. Include 3x posts, 2 LinkedIn posts, 5 Pinterest pin titles with descriptions, and 1 genuinely helpful Reddit style value post about resume mistakes that mentions the pack only once at the end. Write all of it in full, ready to copy paste. Tone helpful, expert, not salesy, and enter. And there it is. An entire week of launch content written, scheduled, done. Now 2 quick pieces of real talk on this. 1. Pinterest is secretly the best channel for this exact product. People go to Pinterest specifically searching for resume templates with money in hand. Those 5 pins matter more than everything else on this list. And 2. See how the Reddit post is 95% genuine advice and 5% mention. That's on purpose. Communities can smell a sales pitch instantly and they will ban you for it. Lead with real help, mention your product once, and let people click if they want. That's not just being nice, it's the only version of this that actually works. And that's actually it. Let me just zoom out and look at what exists right now that didn't exist when I hit record. A validated business idea backed by live market data, a brand, name, tagline, colors, a real product, 5 resume templates, a cover letter, a guide, a payment ready store on Gumroad, a published landing page with its own link, and a full week of marketing content written and ready. One sitting, $0 spent, no code, no designer, no freelancers, just Claude and a method. And remember, this same 6-step machine works if your idea is planners or ebooks or digital art or a service. We just happened to run resume through it today. Now you know how to build a complete business inside Claude. If you build your own store with this method, drop the link in the comments. I genuinely read them and I would love to see what you launch. Full list of every prompt I used today is in the description every single time. Okay, quick tips. If you're doing this yourself, first, let the data pick your niche, not your heart. The research step is the whole game. Skipping it is how people build products nobody wants. Second, always ask Claude for the actual file, not just the text, say as a Word document or as a PDF. That's the difference between advice and a product. Third, stake value. 1 template is a file, 5 templates plus bonuses is a pack, and packs sell. Fourth, launch at low price and raise it after your first sales. Reviews are worth more than margin on day 1. And fifth, done beats perfect. Everything you saw today can be improved later, but a launched imperfect store beats a perfect idea sitting in your head every single time. Full list of every prompt I used today is in the description. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.